Hey, what's going on, you guys? AC Entertainment here with a brand new video. Today we're going to be starting up our WWE 2K23 Universe mode. We're going to be here with the draft today. As you can see, Raw and Smackdown already have 10 people on the rosters because you have to have 10 people on the roster for keeping a show going. So we already did the first 10 for these two brands and have 169 people right here in free agency that will be drafted. But the first draft pick was SmackDown, and they took the tribal chief in Roman Reigns. As you can see, he's at 100 overall, and he is the Universal Champion. And then we go over to Monday Night Raw, who had the next two picks. First pick being the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And then the next pick was Imperium. So they got Gunther, Giovanni Vinci, probably butchered that last time, I apologize. And then Ludwig Kaiser. So they got all them guys. And we go back to SmackDown for the next pick. And then they took the Usos. They took Jimmy and Jay as a tag team, which only counts as one pick. So if you take a faction or a tag team, we're just counting it as I'm just gonna count it as one pick, because I mean, you only get 50 superstars on each show is what we're gonna do. And obviously when we're done, there's still gonna be free agents left, so if they want to pick a free agent up, they're just gonna have to release a superstar. You know, that way we don't have to make things too difficult. So basically, whenever you get 50 superstars, you're just done. So, but yeah, they took the Usos here. Didn't get Solo yet, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. Kind of weird. And then with their next pick, they took the first Diva off the board. Where'd she go? There she is. And they took Bianca Belair. So she didn't get a champion. She didn't get the championship. But we kept the titles on Roman and Jimmy and Jay, because in real life they're actually that champion. But we did split up the Raw tag team champion and a WWE champion from Universal and everything like that, because we just kind of wanting to do the own brand thing. But yes, so then we go back to Monday Night Raw for their next two picks. And they took a faction themselves here. Again, they took Judgment Day. They took Finn Balor, Damian Priest, there we go, Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, and Dominic Mysterio. So, and then, where's she at? Yeah, Rhea Ripley, as you can see. So they got them. And then they took another diva. Where is she at? I must have passed her. I did. And they took Becky Lynch. So no, they have two divas right now. They have Becky and they have Rhea. So then we go back to SmackDown to look at those picks really quick. And then the next pick for them, they took their first faction and they went with the New Day. They took Big E, Kofi Kingston, past K, my bad. Kofi, and then Xavier Woods. There we go. So I like that for them. And then obviously they got the next pick again. And they took another faction here, but I liked it because they went with the Diva faction and they took Damage Control. So they got Bailey, Dakota Kai, and then Io Sky, obviously. So thought that was very nice for them. And then we go back to Monday Night Raw. And then this was their 10th pick, obviously. And they took Brock Lesnar. So that was the top 10 for everyone so far. So I guess this is technically where the draft would begin, I guess. I mean, that you guys are going to be seeing. And Raw will have the first, like the next pick, and then it will go to SmackDown getting the next two, and so on and so forth. Alright, but yes, with the 11th pick, Monday Night Raw is going with this superstar right here. So we're going to just take him out of here. And they're going with Kevin Owens. Which leaves SmackDown with the next two picks. And SmackDown first is going with the Messiah, Seth freaking Rollins. I do like that pick for them. And hopefully we can see some Seth and Roman action at some point in the universe mode. Be very fun to watch. And then with the next pick for SmackDown, they're going with a tag team. And they are going with the Street Profits. So they're getting Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. So, alright, it leaves Raw with the next pick. And Raw is going to take a tag team right here. And they're going to go with the team of Braun Strowman and Ricochet. I'm very interested and excited to see what they are going to do as a tag team. I think I just like the idea of a dude that can fly around and then another dude that's just this powerful unit just being on a team together. I think it's great, and I do believe that they could be the Raw Tag Team Champions at some point this year, so very interested to see what happens with them two. And then the next pick, Monday Night Raw, goes with another powerhouse as they take Bobby Lashley. So it gives SmackDown next two picks here. And SmackDown has decided to go with the other part of the bloodline and take Solo Sikoa here. Don't know why they didn't just take all the bloodline at first, but they still did land them, which is very good. So we'll probably see the bloodline together, and they'll keep doing their thing, obviously. Maybe Solo will get some time to become the Intercontinental Champion or something for him. That would be nice to see. But moving on, SmackDown is going with a diva, or I apologize, going with a female wrestler, and they're gonna take Charlotte Flair. So really do like that pick for them. Alright, so for Monday Night Raw now, their first pick is a female tag team. So they're going with a woman tag team here. And they are going to go with the Bella Twins. So the Bella Twins are making a comeback. So we will see how they do. Don't believe they had tag team champions back then for the women wrestlers. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did, and I don't think they were around, so it'll be interesting to see what they can do together. But the next pick for Monday Night Raw, he's a younger guy, and he will probably be making a appearance on the Raw or Smackdown at some point soon, I would assume. And that guy is Braun Breaker. So interested to see what he's going to do, because I know this is his first year in the game. So definitely interested to see what he can do since he's a younger guy. Kind of the same with people like Solo and Carmelo Hayes. Kind of like those guys, which I'm sure Carmelo at some point will be picked, but we will just have to see. And that leaves SmackDown with the next two picks. And SmackDown is going to select a female tag team of their own. And they're going to go with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Oh. So, do like Ronda and Shayna as a tag team. Wouldn't mind them actually having the championships, universe mode, and even in, in real life, wouldn't mind seeing them do good at that tag team turmoil, I believe it's called, at WrestleMania. I know they just got added to the match, so that will be very interesting. Honestly, very excited to see how WrestleMania goes. But beside that, this next guy, I just love him, and I love this pick for SmackDown. And that guy is Matt Riddle. Obviously, he's been out for a while, few months, I believe, for in real life. Had some problems going on. Hopefully, he is making a good recovery from all that stuff, and wishing him the best, because the dude is just so good, honestly. Like, hopefully he can get a push in real life and in this universe mode as well. And that leaves Raw with the next two picks here. And they are going to go with the now Austin Theory. I'm sure that he's gonna make big jumps and just big waves, and he's just gonna be this great future guy for the WWE. I mean, he might be maybe the future of the WWE. I don't know if I want to go that far, but he's definitely going to be a big part of it. And the next pick, which puts us at pick 20 right now, puts us at the 20th person at least, for Monday Night Raw, is the phenomenal AJ Styles. It would be pretty cool for him to get maybe one more run. We'll see, though. He obviously had that ankle injury in real life, so we'll see what happens. So we're back on the SmackDown for their next 2 picks. And their first pick, they're going with someone that just left the bloodline, and they are taking Sami Zayn. This man has been huge, so big plans for him, hopefully, in this universe mode. We will see, though. And then we were just talking about this guy earlier, young, and at some point he's going to be coming up and making a big debut, I'm sure, on the main roster, and that's Carmelo Hayes. So, not sure if he's going to be doing it right away, because I think they might have Braun Breaker come up first, but I could be wrong. But we will see. Alright, so we are back for Monday Night Raw to see who they pick. And this guy actually kind of fell down the list, I feel like. But he's a great just powerhouse once again. We're going with Drew McIntyre for Monday Night Raw. I like that pick. Like I said, some of these guys definitely did fall down the list, I'm sure. But, it's gonna happen. There's just so much great talent. And then the next pick, they're going with Randy Orton. So, Randy and Matt Riddle are not going to be a tag team anymore. Both of them are on different brands, so kind of split them up. Kind of want to see them do their own thing. I'd like to see Matt do his own thing. That's more of the reason I split them. And I didn't really, I don't know, I just wanted to see Matt Riddle go do his own thing. Alright, that gives SmackDown the next 2 picks. And for their first one, they are going with a megastar. They're going with L.A. Knight. Love that pick. Crazy. I actually, when I found out how old he was, I believe he's in his 40s, I did not expect that. I figured he was younger than that. But he's just so over right now, and the crowd loves him. But on to the next pick for Friday Night SmackDown. They're taking Karrion Kross, and obviously they're going to get Scarlett with that. Okay, so I guess Scarlett must just come with him, I guess. I don't know. Okay. So that's interesting. I figured Scarlett's. Is that not how that works? That's weird. Well, I did not know that. So, okay. There's that. Alright, though. That puts us back to Monday Night Raw for their next 2 picks. Sorry about that. And for their next pick, they are taking, in my opinion, the GOATs of the WWE. They're taking John Cena. It will be interesting to see. Maybe he can finally break the record if he wins that WWE Championship and become a 17-time world champion, I believe, is the record to beat the 16. I think he's at 16 right now, if I'm not mistaken. And then Raw's going with a giant for their next pick, and they're going with Omos. He is... I want him to be good so bad, but he's just not there yet, I don't think. I would love for him to get over if he could become really good in the ring, but he's not at that level yet. I don't think, unfortunately, but hopefully he can prove me wrong in the universe mode. Next, we got Friday Night Smackdown. And for the next pick, they are going with the Animal Batista. I mean, not really much to say about that pick, to be honest. Kind of an older wrestler. He's already retired, but he's coming back, and, you know, maybe they'll be able to find something to do with him. And then we are going to have the Rated R superstar Edge go to Friday Night Smackdown as well. We go back to Monday Night Raw, and they're going to take a faction here, and they're going to go with Legado del Fantasma. So they're getting Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wild, I believe is how you pronounce it, and then Cruz del Toro. I don't know if, I don't think that's always been his name. Not too sure, unless they just got a totally different guy. And there was a few years I just totally stopped watching wrestling, but I'm trying to get back into it, so I'm still kind of new to this, to be honest. So work with me. Oh, and they also get Queen Zelina out of that as well, because Queen Zelina is part of that. So they got 4 people there. And then their next pick, they're going with Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, I'm going the wrong way for that, though. So there we go. Tommaso Ciampa. Like that pick there. Now they have 28 on the roster. But we're going to Friday Night Smackdown to see what they're going to do. And for their first pick, they are taking a faction themselves, and they are going to take Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes. Where's he at? There he is. There's Sheamus. Butch, where's he at? There he is. And then Ridge Holland. So, yeah, there you go. So, took the Brawling Brutes on SmackDown. So, Sheamus, Butch, and Ridge Holland. Nice pick there. And they're going with another tag team right after that. So, back-to-back teams, or faction, I guess you could say. Now they're getting the Viking Raiders. So, they're going to get Eric and Ivar. Oh, there he is. Because I don't believe the other one, I know her name was Sarah Logan. I don't know if that's her name anymore. I don't think she's in the game yet. I think she might be a DLC player coming in. So, yeah, that's the only 2 they get there. Alrighty. So Raw's next 2 picks. The first one, they're going to go with another one of my favorites. Didn't say it before, Rhea Ripley's probably my favorite diva right now, but my second favorite, Alexa Bliss. I've always been an Alexa Bliss fan. I personally like her more as a heel than a face, though. And then they're going to go with a younger guy here, and they're going to go with Wes Lee. So, very interesting choice there. I like that for them. back to Friday Night SmackDown for the next two picks. The first pick, they are going to go with the... So for Friday Night SmackDown, they're going to start it out by taking a diva here. And they're going to go with Liv Morgan. Like that pick, she's obviously been very dominant. So hopefully she can continue that here. And then with the next two picks, they're getting two people here. They are getting The Miz and Maurice. Good pick for them. Alright. Back on Monday Night Raw. They start out by taking a tag team in the women's division. And I think they are... Where are they at? So yeah, they're going to take Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. And then they're taking another guy from, I believe, NXT. And they're taking Dragunov. Not fully sure how you pronounce his name. So I'm probably just going to call him Dragunov a lot because I believe that's how you say it. So yeah, we're just going to stick with Dragunov because I'm not trying to butcher his name like crazy. So Friday Night SmackDown gets the next two picks, and they start out by taking Logan Paul, and then they are taking a tag team right after that, and they are taking Julius Creed and Brutus Creed. Alrighty, we get back to Monday Night Raw. And their first pick is going to be a woman wrestler, and they're taking Roxanne Perez. Pretty young star there. So we like that for them. And then they're going with another diva. They're going with another female wrestler, and they're taking Alba Fire, which I did not know that was Kaylee Ray before. I found that out watching someone else's Universe Mode. They had said that was Kaylee Ray, so I did not know that. I was unaware. Alrighty, so we're back on SmackDown for the next two picks. And they're going to take a younger dude, and they're going to take Axiom. I have no idea about this guy, if I'm being honest, but I have heard people say that he's very fun to play with. And their next pick, they're going with Ali. So back to back, just cruiserweights. I do like that for SmackDown. Alrighty, so we're back on Monday Night Raw. And Raw is going to start out with taking a tag team, and they're going to take the Alpha Academy. They're going to get Chad Gable and Otis. Nope. And then their next pick, they are going to take a Hall of Famer, and they're going to take Rey Mysterio. Like that for them. Good to see Rey just got inducted to the Hall of Fame, and he's going to be in a feud finally, like a match, I guess we could say, with his son Dom at WrestleMania. Don't know how I feel about that one yet, but I don't know. It's hard to say that I want Dom to go over him. It really is. But hopefully we can have Ray do some things here for SmackDown. And maybe he could be a Cruiserweight title. Maybe he'll face Dom at some point for the Cruiserweight title if they ever get that chance. We will see. So we're back to SmackDown. And they're going to take a guy that is young here as well. They are going to go with Grayson Waller. And then they're going to take a vet right after that and go with Dolph Ziggler. Alright, so we're back to Monday Night Raw. Alrighty, hold up. Alright, so the next pick for Monday Night Raw, they are going with this guy, kind of a, I don't even know what you call him, but they're going Dexter Lumis. Quite an interesting pick there for them. And their next pick, they're going with a female wrestler, and they're going to stay right here, and they're going to go with Doudrop. So we are back to Friday Night SmackDown. And they're going to take a vet here, a vet female, and they're going to go with Beth Phoenix. So Beth and Edge are both on SmackDown. They just didn't take them both at the same time. And then the next pick is going to be a guy that I would like to see do something, maybe get a little bits of time with the Cruiserweight title, or, you know, compete for it maybe, and that's Cedric Alexander. But yeah, I might try doing something with him for the Cruiserweight, division at least, because we did bring back the Cruiserweight title for both Friday Night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw. They'll be sharing it, just like the women's tag team champions. They will be sharing that on both brands as well. So we will see how that goes. Ooh, yeah. Back to Monday Night Raw. And they're going to take a tag team here. And they're going to take Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Probably butchered the name. No. Well, they don't have their last names anymore. I'll probably still call them with their last names on accident and stuff, because that's just what I was used to. But anyways, we're going with another tag team right after that. And we are going to get MVP back in the ring. He's not going to be a manager anymore. He's going to be part of a tag team. And he's going to be teaming up with the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin. Two guys that, I guess MVP had a lot of reigns with the United States champion, and Shelton Benjamin had his with the IC title. I don't know. I think Shelton Benjamin should have pushed a little bit more with how athletic he was and everything, but that's beside the point. Maybe he'll get some time to shine with MVP in the tag team division. Alrighty, so we are back to Friday Night SmackDown. And the first person they're going to take is a diva. Damn it. Sorry. Is a female wrestler. And they're going to take Carmella. And then right after that, they are going to take a big guy. I think he's new to this game as well. Interested to see if he can do anything. They're going to take Veer. So, nice little picks from SmackDown there. Alrighty. So with the next pick here, we have, going to Raw, we have Lacey Evans. And then right after that, we have another female, and Gigi Dolan going to Monday Night Raw. So we go to Friday Night SmackDown. So the first one, they're going to get a they're gonna get a female here, and they're gonna take Raquel Rodriguez, and then they're gonna go with another one that is new to the game, and they're gonna take Nikita Lyons. After that, we go back to Monday Night Raw. We're getting one more tag team here, it looks like. It's going to be interesting because they're going with Happy Corbin and a legend here in JBL. So they will be teaming up together. JBL will not be his manager anymore. He will be his partner instead. So that'll be interesting. Alrighty, so Friday Night SmackDown. With the next pick, they are going with Madcap Moss. Then right after that, they're going with another legend here. Or they're going with a legend here, and they're going to take Kane. But we have to get, 92 overall Kane. With the next two picks, first one they're going with Apollo Crews, and then the very last pick they're going with Asuka. Now the reason Asuka fell down so far is because she is coming into this universe mode with a little bit of an injury. Not too sure what is going on with her. We know she will be returning sometime after Money in the Bank, so I'm assuming that is why she had fell down so far. Hopefully she comes back really good, but she did, have an injury coming into this universe mode. So after Money in the Bank, we will see what she can do for the Monday Night Raw brand. Alright, so SmackDown had 3 picks left, and this is who they took. So, with the next pick, Friday Night SmackDown takes Cora Jade, And then they had 2 picks left, and with the 2 picks, they just took a tag team and took Elias. No, I already passed him, my bad. And Rick Boogs, so that was the end of the draft there. So, yeah, that's the end of the draft as we see. So we'll take a look at the free agency thing really quick to show you the roster for that. And there were a few people that, probably should have been picked, but, I mean, I'm sure there's some point they're going to make the main roster, so they will be fine. But, yeah. So basically, I am going to have 3 shows. I'm going to only film Monday Night Raw and Friday Night Smackdown, though. The free agency shows more going to just be like, I'm going to play the matches and get a feel for the people I like using, and then maybe if I want to put them on a brand, see what I can do with them. That is what I will do with that, though. Other than that, for rule-wise, we are going to have I'm going to have a 3 different trade periods. One's going to be right after the first pay-per-view, Money in the Bank. It's going to last a week long each time. So from the night after Monday night, or the night after Money in the Bank, from Monday Night Raw to Friday Night Smackdown, the end of that will be the end of the period. And then we'll have one sometime in the beginning, or sometime in the middle of the universe mode, and then right after the Royal Rumble pay-per-view will be the very last one for that, obviously. And then free agents can be signed whenever. The only thing with that is you have to you can't go over 50 superstars. You can have under 50, but you just can't go over. So if you're gonna grab someone, you have to at least release a superstar to free agency. Other than that, I am gonna also try doing an award show at the end of the year when I finish all of my, get through the universe mode and kind of do that. And I'm also going to do, I'm going to try bringing some, older pay-per-views back. I do know we will see, Evolution, I believe, was one of them that I put in. And I think I put maybe 2 more in just to kind of, get a different feel, do something a little bit different. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and let me know who you think is going to be the better brand. Do you think Raw had the better draft, or SmackDown? And let me know some free agents you would like to see go to the main roster, because I do know a few that I've seen that I do want to get to the main roster at some point, or I'd like to see in the main roster at some point. But yeah, that's going to be it. So remember, like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below. It means a lot. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video, and we will see you next time on Monday Night Raw. Peace.